Welcome back to the Virtual Simmer YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a good day. And yeah, let's get to farming. So, if you didn't see last episode, I would suggest go doing that before you even watch this one. So, last episode we bought a dryer and the grain bin, as you can see. And we've got this thing drying away, of course. Yeah, it's got 16,000. That's the last of my corn. It's getting dried to dry corn. So we're gonna have like 117,000 liters of corn to sell in January. So yeah, and here's our wet bin for corn. We got oats still, and here's our wet bin that is empty. So everything is in the dryer, as it should be, drying away. So now, here's what I did off camera last episode. I got this all plowed up, because this was corn in 71, and this was also a grass field. So now I got all this plowed. So now I only have this field to do, to get all plowed together and ready to go. And I also did I did all the landscaping through here, so, maybe not all of it, but it's rough. So it's better than it was, but we'll see if I might have to touch up a few spots yet, but we will see what happens. Oh, let's get this thing going. Turn my map off. And decide. Let's allow crate field. Let's decide what kind of angle we want to go on here. Okay, so I do it in the map still. Let's go like 253. Let's try that. 253. I need to raise up my lines. Darn, grass is too tall. Forget how you do that. There we go. There we go. So now it's in the air. So that's probably about what I want, because I like a straight line, but then we can just curve the edges, of course. Slightly wet. Okay, well, it's just... It rained last night, if I remember correctly, when I was skipping time, so I'll just skip some time until it says it's away. Don't damage it too bad. That's not quite good. That's what is it? It's the rain pane mod that was telling me that. There we go. Now I can slow time back down. Just keep it at 6x for now. So yeah, I got a little something done off camera. Now we're just gotta plow this field up, and then we're ready to get fast forwarding time again. Yeah, should be good. Be a good episode, as all of them are, of course. But yeah, what else did I do off camera? So I got this landscaped in between the valleys of this field. And then I plowed that other field, and that was had a little bit of landscaping there as well, to make it look pretty around the edges. Yeah, maybe not pretty, but better around the edges. Pretty is probably not the word I should use with my landscaping abilities in this game, so... Functionable is how I should put that. So yeah, we'll get around this field and get to pitter-pattering as usual. Don't wanna cut back in, because then when I'm doing the field, it's gonna be weird. So I'll just try and hold this line. Then turn to make this corner smooth. I think I'm just gonna line this right back up with what it is already. Maybe go out a tad bit. Don't want to be too close to the road. Eventually I'll be using that road. Technically I don't need to plow this, but I'm just trying to get my edge lined up perfectly. Just kind of barely even out this field. I'm pretty close to the fence here. Alright. Yeah. Working out pretty decent. I'll probably have to paint a little bit of that, because it seems like there are a little bit of spots that shoot out a little further than I'd like. Now with this, I gotta hit Y, because I don't want to create too close to the fence, but I also need to plow this, so I'm gonna find a happy medium here. Turn my plow back on again. Still too close to the fence here, I think, but whatever. And of course, I left that one corn stalk. Oh well, I'll be back around. I got a hill. Oh yeah, always something. Unloading. I skipped some time as well between episodes. I skipped forward but I skipped at least no, I skipped 2 days actually. So November 1st is when I finished harvest, and that was when I ended that last video. So and now I'm on November 3rd. So we're getting close to snow here in December. I think it's in the forecast for December 1st. So I still do have another day before then, but don't want to push it. I'm gonna get all my tillage done, and then we'll be ready for snow. So don't want to be screwing up there. That would suck to be plowing fields together in the snow. Especially with this thing that's kind of bare minimum horsepower for this plow. And for everything that I have, basically. Would just add issues that I do not want to have. Yeah, this is going to be a nice big field here. Cut this. Make this a nice corner. Beautiful. Probably when I come back with my landscaping tool, I'm probably just going to make this a straight line. After that corner, I'll pick a spot on the mid-corner there and just make it a straight line. Because this is a little tight to the fence. Clearly. Again, here I'm going to get a little bit away from the fence and then make my turn. I like my corners rounded here. Just line it up with the landscaping. I don't want to make it too close to the road either, so something like this. It's probably even too close. Jump over a little further. Grab a little extra fieldage. And that's it. So sweet, this is going well. So that's tractor struggling to go up hills, but once we get going side to side, we'll be fine. The hills are mostly up in north to south like this, so let's keep going, and then we're almost once around already. I thought this would take a little longer than it has, so I guess I'm wrong, but that's right. I can be wrong sometimes. As long as I'm not wrong all the time, then we're alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get time-lapsing this eventually here. But if not sooner than later. Because there's no point of you guys watching this whole thing. Because this is probably gonna take me a good little while. Meaning it'll probably, I don't know. At 6x, it will definitely take me to night. 6x time, it'll definitely be dark by the time I'm done, so. We shall see what happens. So yeah, let's just get rolling right into the time lapse. Okay, well, about an hour and like 5 minutes later, hour and a little bit of change, we got this field done. Heck yeah, this field is a monster. Well, okay, or my plow is just really small. How about a bit of both? Let's bit of both. And as if you can tell, we skipped through the night. So yeah, skipped through the night, and it also rained, so I had to kind of take a break for that because rain pain. Can't plow in the rain, or your implement will get very damaged. Then it will be very slow, which in turn means you're not going to get anything done. So had to take a break. Well, that happened, and then I skipped through the night as well. So yeah, now that we are done plowing, we are going to park this here for right now, and let's check sales. Nothing of value, or nothing that I want. Let's go a landscape around the field here. That field is complete. Let's check the map here before I forget to. Look at that. I didn't even check it once. Oh, good. Good thing it never crashed on me because I didn't save once then. Oh yeah, look at that monster. Two huge fields. This field's actually pretty decent. This is my smallest field though, for sure. And this is just grass. So this will stay in grass for now. Yeah, I don't see why I need to change that. Because I'm going to need it for cows. Sooner than later here. So yeah, just the next thing now is going to be, I think, fast forwarding time to get to selling crops. Because I'm all done and I'm going to lime in the spring. Probably lime in March. So I got to lime all my fields for sure. Let me get this thing washed. Get this thing filled up and washed. Good grief. And then I'm gonna look at the pH map here. Yeah, it doesn't do it at the same time. I thought I'd try. So look at the yields. The yields were good, besides these two fields were mediocre. But nitrogen's obviously garbage right now. That's good. I'm gonna be using that nitrogen. Ooh, yeah, and look at this pH. It's horrible. I'm gonna be burning a lot of pH. Oh, it does do it well. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, I gotta do a soil sample of my fields again now. And also, if you haven't seen, pretty sure episode 2 when I bought all my equipment, I also do it a different way than most would, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming I do it a different way. Repair this. I don't have enough money. Ay, ay, ay. Give me money. So we're 655,000 in the debt. So it's a good thing we are going to be selling crops soon. Ooh. Oh, and my corn's probably all dried, so I just gotta put it to the bin now. Which I can do that off camera, because that's kind of a easy task. It's kind of obvious. You see it already over there with the auger, so. Oh, okay, now I knocked my weight over, of course. Need to find a better spot for that one. 7320's on the auger. But oh well, it's a later problem. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw this thing in the shed, I guess, because next thing it's gonna be doing is on the gravity wagons. So just park it right here. Boom. Alright, what was I doing? This. Soil sample. Boom, start this thing up, unfold it. Pull the map up, see? It does the whole thing. Do I have it do the whole map? I just have it set to 10,000 meters or whatever. I went in the XML and changed some numbers. I gotta send it in, yep. Okay, now they are in. There we go. Now we got all our fields tied together. Beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. So, that's pH. We'll be doing that in the fall or spring. Alright, cool. We got all our fields ready to go. Sweet. Alright, well. I'm gonna skip forward to January when we're selling crops. Look at all this snow. Look at it all. Just look at it. Alright, I gotta turn on the conveyor. Alright, well, as you can see, we have made it to January selling crops. Let's go. So we ended with 116,000 liters of dry corn. So now we get to sell it all. Sweet. And the price is $692 per 1,000 liters. And I have 116,000 liters, so let me do the math here, 1 second. Did I really drive too far forward? Of course. Struggling. Okay, so let's do the math. Okay, keep filling, thank you. Let's get the calculator out. Alright, so was it 692? Right? 692 times 116. That should be, we should make 80,000. Alright, here we go. And this, so at 22,000 per load. Alright, so we got 6 trips with the auger wagon, the gravity wagons to make. And now looking back at this, I should have made my auto drive courses before the snow. Because now I don't want to, because I'm going to be all over the road and off the road. Unless these main roads are plowed, then I will do it. And holy is this hill. Something. Okay, so I gotta take a right and stay on the main road basically the whole time, so that's good. Come on, baby. Yeah, and I almost thought, oh, let's put the 4320 on this. Yeah, no. Would not have been a good idea. We're just gonna not do that. Because this thing can barely make it up this hill. It'll be easy on the way back, obviously, because it'll be empty, but... And it'll be going downhill. Of course, we're going uphill on a heavy... when we're heavily loaded. Okay, and the road is full of snow, so... no one's coming? Perfect. Now we gotta take this all the way. This is actually a pretty long haul here. And it's snowing still. Let's see if the snow's gonna stop soon. In like 3 hours. At 14, yeah, like 3 hours it'll be done. 2 hours. Ay, ay, ay. And after fast forwarding time, that's not what I wanted, our oats are gonna be in February, so hopefully the snow will be gone by then, but it shouldn't be, because February should be just as snowy as January. You would think, at least. I've never explored this map over here yet. This looks kind of cool. It looks pretty nice. And there's our point. Obviously. Oh, we got a traffic jam. If this was real life, I would think about pulling over, but I don't care. Because it's not real life. Not real people, so we're just gonna keep on trucking. Wait, we're not trucking, we're tractoring? Tractoring, yeah, there we go. I think this year I'll just milk it along with just one set of gravity wagons, but next year for selling, for sure I'm gonna get another set of 2 of these for the 4320 to pull. Because 6 loads with this is gonna take me a good while, to say the least. Alright, so I'll get this dumped, see how much one load dry corn makes. Yeah, this run isn't that far. It's what, probably like a 10-minute trip. There and back, probably. Not too bad. But yeah, eventually we'll get a straight truck. That Mack truck that I've got. The Mack, or is it a Pinnacle? I might as well look at it. This one, grain truck. And we'll get its dolly as well. These hills. That one wasn't too bad. But still, this is going to be a big hill going up through here. There's no road to cut through, it doesn't look like it. Just gotta follow along. Where's the road to jump in here then? Is there a road I missed? I can't see the grades because of the snow. We're just gonna pretend they're right here. Wherever this pops up, right there. Unload them both. Perfect. And there we go. Let's watch the money come on in. So what, we were at like 1,500 before? I think it was 1,700, so we'll see. I'm gonna guess if we're making 80k total, it's gonna be like a $13,000 load. Both of them, both gravity wagons. First money coming back in. Let's go. Farm is turning a profit. A little bit. Next year will be the real profit. After all this work we've done in the fall and we'll do in the spring and such. Get it all limed up. And obviously fertilized as we plant. But we don't need to fertilize soybeans because precision farming, which is a plus. But we gotta fertilize the crap out of corn, so. Alright, 15,000, I was a little off. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Probably back, assuming there's a pad right here that goes back this way. So there's not a road there. And I'm assuming this is all concrete when there's no snow. And back past this tree. Not bad. Or the concrete's around the other way of those bins. That's probably what it actually is. But no one can tell, so we're just kind of going for it. Alright, well, you guys don't need to sit through all this. So I'm gonna keep running back and forth to get all this dry corn sold. We have done it. We have sold all of our dry corn. Okay. Alright, not all of it. But we've sold 95% of it. Alright, let's get Let's get a save in quick. I left, as you can see a little bit, but I'll wait till it goes. Alright, as you can see, we left just shy of 4,000 liters in there, because ultimately that's not worth it for me to drive all the way across the map to sell 4,000 liters, which will maybe make me, what? 4,000 liters, it'll make me like times 700, it's whatever. That's like $2,800. So it won't even be 2,800. It'll be like 2,500 bucks, and that's not worth driving there and back. Okay, so now next is our oats, which is in February. So we have a little bit of time to just chill out and fast forward the time again. Now that we're done selling corn, I would sell the rest of that dry corn, but I know I'm gonna have more next year, and it's farm sim, so I don't need to have it out of the bin. So that's, yeah, that's the reason why I'm not going to sell the rest of it. But also, we made 79,000. I think we started with 70. No, we didn't start with 70. We started with like $1,700 in this bin. Yes, 4,000 liters. Boom. So yeah, this auger wagon this auger wagon. This auger. It's not an auger either. It's a conveyor. This conveyor works very well. It loads pretty quick. Unloads the bin. Loads my gravity wagons quick. So yeah, it works very well. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up the video and I will come back when I have all my oats sold, to be honest, because you just watched me drive back and forth across the map for a good little while there, so that will be enough of that for the winter. We did enough of that for the winter to sell our crops, so hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this has got to be it. Okay. Don't look. Nobody look. Never happened.